Imagine a vacation where every detail is tailored just for you. That's the Dream Vacations and Rentals by PMI difference. We're not just another rental company. We're your personal vacation curators focused on you, our guest. From hand-picked properties to curated local experiences, we craft personalized journeys. Our marketing reaches you with the perfect options, matching your unique travel style. With Dream Vacations and Rentals by PMI, your perfect getaway is just a click away. Visit our website to book your dream vacation today and experience the PMI difference.
Welcome back, my beautiful people, to STR News and Digest, the podcast where you come to learn the latest news and on travel and STR. Today is going to be a short. I'm going to try to make this short. I always say that and never works out, but I'm going to try to make it as short as possible. And I know I said last week that I was not going to go live this week because I'm leaving to Europe. But I got to get on here because I have several very exciting news. The biggest being that our digital marketing guidebook that we have created, Lorena and I have worked very hard in building. It's on pre-sale. We're going to talk about that in a little bit. I want to go over a little bit of the news. There's not a whole lot, so I don't want to spend a lot of time on going back to some of the stuff that we talked about in the past. Although they're still ongoing, like the new Airbnb policy. I will answer one question that I got bombarded with. I will answer that question a little bit, but let's go over some travel news. We are in May, people, and if you're not aware because you have not been listening to my STR News and Digest podcast, in May 7, don't forget, the Real ID is going to be mandatory for all domestic travel. Because internationally, you need your passport to travel internationally. But if you're not aware what a Real ID is, it is basically, like, for example, if you're in Florida or any of the states, on your driver's license, you should have a star that indicates that ID is a Real ID or a verified ID. There's different forms of Real ID, like, for example, a passport will work as a Real ID. But highly recommend that you go on TSA, click on Real ID or the ID requirement to make sure you're compliant if you're going to travel anytime soon. Because again, May 7th, it is mandatory. A couple of other things that are mandatory this starting in May or as we approach May. If you're planning to go to Thailand, Thailand has introduced the Thailand Digital Arrival Card, which will replace the TMC form that they had in the past. So all foreign visitors must complete the TDAC, which is the Thailand Digital Arrival Card. It's online. You must complete that. And that is for all entry, whether you're going there through air, land, or sea, you need to fill that out. The European system that I talked about a lot, which is the ETIAS, which starts in May 27, will be needed to apply for all travel authorization before visiting the European country. Make sure you fill that out. What else I want to talk about here in terms of travel? Okay, travel trends. I've been talking about this for a little bit now because of the uncertainty that's going on in the world in terms of economics. For example, European travel to the U.S. is expected to see a 2.4 drop in bookings for May and June. Now, this is what everybody's predicting, but I've been telling you that I haven't seen these numbers to be true. For example, our April, we were up. March, we're definitely way up in terms of occupancy rates, and not just here in the U.S., but in South America and Europe. But this is what's being reported. Now, China is also, but China's the opposite. China is saying that they're seeing a surge in travel. So I guess a lot of people want to go in, want to travel in May to China, but they're seeing a big uptick in travel, specifically international and domestic travel. They're seeing big uptick there. Now, let's talk about American Airlines. American Airlines is doubling down on their efforts to compete with United. And let me see if I thought I had this article up. I may have it up here. Uh, Here's what American Airlines is doing. And Spirit Airlines also started doing this. And American Airlines has unveiled a new in-flight enhancement starting now in May, focusing on improved snacks, beverages, and entertainment options to elevate that passenger experience. The other big thing that they're doing is that they're upping the routes out of Chicago. They really want to compete with, and let me see if I can find the actual routes. One quick second, because I just had this up. Let me see if it's here. Why isn't it there? Oh, shit. Now I can't find the actual routes, but in Chicago on the two hubs, Midway and O'Hare, American Airlines is doubling down and is really pushing to get more of the market in that specific travel hub, and they really want to compete with United. So if you are an American airline traveler or you use that airline and you travel to and from Chicago, expect cheaper fares on American Airlines and expect an expanded route on American Airlines. Plus, like I just mentioned, they're looking to enhance that guest experience. And I've been saying this for a long time. If you are a short-term rental operator, if you are in any part of the travel industry, the guest experience is where it's at, people. You really need to double down on enhancing that experience as much as you can, because that's where everybody's going, or that's where everybody's headed to. In addition, and I'm going to segue to Airbnb. Airbnb plans to invest into its relaunch of their experience business as a growth driver. On May 13th, Airbnb will go beyond places to stay, and they've been saying this for a little bit. They want to go vertical. They want to be that one-stop shop. So expect to find or see on the Airbnb platforms an expanded version of their experience that they had before. So they want to compete with Viator and those type of companies that offer these experiences and these destinations. They want to compete with that, and they definitely want to be a part or have a big growth in that part of the business. So you're going to see when you log into, hold on one quick second. You're going to see that Airbnb is going to be pushing these type of deals, and they're going to be looking to create some packages. You're going to see that. So if you're planning on traveling soon and you use Airbnb, look for that, because you're going to have some great deals coming up shortly. It's a big push that they have currently. Boom, boom, boom. Now, if you are if you're a short-term rental operator and you're operating out of Brazil, specifically Rio de Janeiro, Lady Gaga is having their Mayhem Beach concert on May 3rd. It's already, I can tell you that a lot of hotels are booked. So your only other option will probably be short-term rentals. So start looking for that. And if you're an operator and you have some occupancy for this weekend, man, you should be pushing this out. Now it's a little late to do that, but I would be marketing. If you have a short-term rental and it's not booked yet, and be prepared for this concert. British Airlines has launched their original sale, offering discounted flights and holiday packages. Again, here's another example in which an airline or someone in the travel business trying to go vertical and create packages for the customers. And again, I mentioned this before. The main reason is because they want to give you a better guest experience, and the only way they can ensure that is if they control the entire aspect of the trip, because they can ensure that they're going to give you a better deal. Now, these packages are going to be for 2025 and 2026. The deals, here's an example of one of the deals. It includes a flight to New York from $389 and to Dubai from $475. And the sale is going to run between now and May 20th, but your actual travel date can be as far as January 1st, 2026. Some great deals. Again, I just mentioned some deals on the flights, but it also includes hotel, and there's some packages you can add there. If you're planning to go to Catalonia, including Barcelona, and you're going to be going there, and we're expecting these new tourist tax hikes, here's some good news. They decided to postpone that. And they're saying they're postponing it due to some legal concern and local unrest. And that hike is going to be for $15. But I am telling you, one of the reasons why they're postponing this is because of the tourism, the EU Tourism Board is going there and asking the tough questions that I've been telling people to ask, like showing me the data that says that short-term rentals affect the rental market. No one's going to be able to provide that. Also, data showing that how is tourism today compared to tourism 3 or 4 years ago? And again, how those numbers are reflected on the short-term rental industry. So again, Barcelona, there's a lot of the major hubs are fighting what they perceive to be over tourism. But I am telling you, man, if you are an operator, if you're in the travel industry, fight them, because they're not going to be able to show you the numbers. It's just a political ploy, mainly by the hotel industry, because that's what happened in New York City. It didn't work in New York City. That's why they're going back and pulling back or rolling back some of the regulations they had. But again, good news if you're going to Barcelona, or specifically Barcelona in 2025, because you're not going to be paying that extra money that they said that we're going to be implementing. Now, it looks like they're now pushing it all the way to October, but we'll see if it passes in October. All right. Now, let me quickly talk about or announce our digital ebook. Lorena, if you can you just bring up the shopping page?
Yes, on it. Give me 1 second.
Okay. All right, guys. As I mentioned, and I mentioned this in a couple of other STR news, we have been working hard on building a very robust ebook for digital marketing for short-term rental operators. So if you're a short-term rental operator, or you're thinking about being a short-term rental operator, we have created an ebook, and the name of the ebook is From Zero to Pro. And here's going to be our page. So what we're doing is, effective right now, we're pre-selling the book. So not only is the ebook discounted, it's going to be listed for $49.99. Right now, you can get it for $39. plus 10% discount. And I can't read that, Lorena. Can you open it up real quick? Let me see. No, that's not the right link, Lorena.
Okay.
Go type it. Okay. Type in the domain, and it should come up.
Is this one?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes. Now go down. Yep. Click on that.
Yeah. That one. I was in that one.
All right, then I have to readjust that real quick. Anyways, it's going to be it's live right now. But what we're doing is the book is not going to be available until June 1st. But if you pre-order the book now, again, you're getting it for $10 less. There it is. There's the discount. Go up a little bit. I don't know if it's my computer or your computer, but you're stalling a little bit. All right, there it is. So stop right there. So it's you can get it for $35.10 with the discount. In addition to that, if you see where it says book your slot, if you buy the book, if you pre-order the book, better said, if you pre-order the book, you're going to have the ability to get a 30-minute call with me and Lorena to discuss anything related to marketing or short-term rental. So you can click on it. You're going to buy it for less. So you're going to save some money there. Plus, you're also going to get the opportunity to book a consultation with us. Now, it's limited, people, right? Because between now and June 1st, we have 30 days or less. And even though the slots are from Monday through Friday, from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m., it is limited. So don't wait, because I'm telling you, these slots are going to sell out. And if you want the opportunity to discuss the book, discuss strategies, talk about marketing, talk about the short-term rental business, then buy the book. Buy it now. Get your slot open so that you can have that opportunity. Come June 1st, you're going to, the book is going to be there, and you can still book a call with us, but it's going to cost. It's going to cost you more money if you wait. So now it's a great time. And the reason why we're doing it again is because the book is ready, and Lorena's showing you the actual book. It's everything there. All we're doing now is, or what's left to do is making sure that all the videos related to the book are implemented correctly. That's all that's needed. But it is I like to say it's definitely a labor of love. We have worked a long time on this book. We put a lot of effort into the book. It is a very interactive book. It's not something where, it's not an ebook where you're going to download it and forget it, because it's very interactive. There's going to be a lot of videos on there that discuss certain topics. So if you wait till after June and you buy the book after June, then my recommendation is to get it, read it, and then book a call with us. Now again, that call with us it's going to cost you, but book a call with us and we can go over it. But if you pre-order the ebook, you can book the call with us. We can go over the ebook with you. You're not going to have the hard copy yet until June 1st, but we can go over it. You can ask any question you want, and we can give you some more tips. So that's the benefit of pre-ordering the book. Again, if you guys have any questions about the ebook itself, any questions related to short-term rentals, then just list them down below. Any questions related to any travel stuff? Again, I am going to be traveling in May. So we won't be going live again, but we're gonna constantly be promoting this book. You know, again, it's not just because Lorena and I created it and wrote it and put a lot of effort to it, but I'm here to tell you that if I were to start this business from scratch, like if I was brand new, I wish I would have had an ebook like this, because I would have accelerated my growth tremendously. Because in this book, everything that I did to grow my business, all the strategies that I've learned throughout the last 10 to 15 years in this business are in this book. So super happy, super proud of the book. And again, if you're in the business or you're thinking about getting into the business, it is a very small investment to get everything that you're going to get. And here's some of the contents, right? We're going to be talking about branding, how to list the property, SEO, social media, email marketing, which for me, email marketing is huge. Meta ads, how to set up proper meta ads, creating a website, creating digital guidebook. We're going to give you actual case studies and templates that you can use for your short-term rental business. Again, super proud of it. Hopefully a lot of people take advantage of it, especially the call during the pre-order. Again, it's limited. I have a feeling it's going to sell out very quickly, so don't wait to pre-order this ebook. But that's it, my people. Love you guys. Hope you enjoy. Let me exit this real quick. Hope you got something out of it. Love you guys. I will see you on the next one.